Yo, what's going on guys? CO80 MSPY here. Welcome back to another Madden 22 PS5 franchise mode. As right now we have Xavier McKinney returning back from injury. Woo woo. I have a lot of people playing down to morale right now, as it does not look like Leonard Williams is going to be healthy for this game. No, Leonard Williams was hurt in the weekly thing, so he's out with a rough injury there. We are going to briefly preview the Titans as well as the mock draft. So here's a look at the current mock draft order. 4 straight QBs are projected to go with 5 in the top 10. That would be insane. We're in the market for QB right now. Right now, Daniel Jones is not really playing up to standard. Obviously, they're still at the beginning of the year as the 73 overall Tennessee Titans are coming into MetLife Stadium to see Ryan Tannehill. Obviously, the starter, supposedly he's not having a good start to his season, but he's yet to be sacked. And 4-2, which is not awful. I mean, they've one of the best running backs there in Derrick Henry. What is wrong with... Don't know why they're so low in overall, outside of the fact that they have no tight end. And their O-line is not that good. Alright. That's just a quick little preview. One thing the Giants said they want to focus on this week is taking more shots. Obviously, they've been more of a relatively conservative team first 2 weeks, in my opinion. The coaching staff has been relatively more concerned with trying to take time off the clock and getting the ball downfield rather than taking shots deep. Is what a hit there by Julian Love. Ryan Tannehill coming out. Something we could see the Giants do this week on offense, takes more shots. Defensively, it's definitely going to be tough for them, filling the hole now of Leonard Williams with Vernon Butler Jr. That's a big tackle there. Blake Martinez lost of 1.5 to 2. It definitely is going to be a big hole to fill for Vernon Butler Jr. But he plays well, might be able to earn more playing time than just rotational role, if it's even that, as that's Derrick Henry. He's tackled there by Soma on the 9-yard completion. Torrey Jackson was also there. This will bring up now 3rd and 3. Ojulari, Butler, and Lawrence up front, stacking the boxes. New York. As this will be a pass over the middle, caught A.J. Brown. Not Julio. A.J. Brown down there at the 39. Now 2 out set with Julio and else persons. This is a give tackle made to Torrey Jackson. I don't know how 5'10" Torrey Jackson made that tackle. I understand Derrick Henry, outside the fact that Henry might not have been prepared. That's a tackle right away by Henry. This will bring up now a 2nd and 12. It is a handoff there to, I believe, Robinson Jr. It was Brian Robinson Jr. He's going to pick up 6, bring up now 3rd and 6. Giants have a chance to get off the field here, 3rd and 6. Kyle Rudolph, the tight end and former Giant, obviously the one Giant last year. Ojulari brought great pressure off the edge, forcing Tannehill to throw this away as the Giants will bend, but they most certainly do not break. 4th and 6. Kern on to boot, and Kern gets the boot. Tree Cohen will return it, as he's able to pick up about 6 to 7 yards on the return, so the Giants still get started back. Daniel Jones, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, a little over 500 yards to start this year. Has not been the best quarterback this year. I mean, he had that 3-pick quarter, or the 3-pick half against Philly week 1. Excuse me. This is a give now to Barkley. Barkley bursting this one up, and Barkley's down there at the 28 again at 15. Obviously, Saquon coming off of a few injuries, turning that one up a little bit. 1st and 10. Jones is going to take a shot deep. That's Robert Tonyan. He's out of bounds there for a 25-yard pickup. Daniel Jones to his tight end. What a play. On the 1st and 10, Barkley's going to give, and Barkley's going absolutely nowhere, but there's a flag down. That flag will be for face mask. So the Giants moving the ball here on this first drive. on their first drive of the game. No, it's not a face mask. It's holding on Tyler Linderbaum. Thought it was face mask. It's holding instead. 1st and 19 now. For New York, as Daniel Jones is throwing an accurate pass intended there for Kadarius Toney. Staying in the pocket was Jones. He misses Toney there, and that will be a big break for the Titans as Toney had some room over at the top. Jones is going to look on the screen there. It's caught. Saquon and Barkley's really going to go nowhere with it. Picks up 4. Bring up a 3rd and 15. Looked like they were trying to get something going there for Saquon, but nothing ultimately developed. Jones off the edge. Jones is going to lob this one up to Galladay. He's not going to bring it down. It's tipped and picked. They tried it with Kenny Galladay. It was tipped up twice and picked. That's Christian Fulton bringing it down. Titans already forced a turnover. That's the 4th interception on the year for Daniel Jones. This will be a handoff now. Derrick Henry. Xavier McKinney coming back from injury. Can't make that initial tackle. Blake Martinez bring out Henry. Henry, no touchdowns, which is rare for him, but 189 yards on about 40 carries. Solid running for Derrick Henry. Not too spectacular, but also not awful. This is a given out to Henry. He's going to get a little bit of a hole. Bulldozes over Chris Harris Jr. Tackle made there by Bradbury and Martinez briefly. They give credit to Harris, though. I mean, I wouldn't really give him credit for that. He got absolutely bulldozed this for 1st and 10. Tannehill's going to look out. It's dropped. Kyle Rudolph playing in his first game back at MetLife Stadium since being cut after last season. Or this past offseason. This is a give now to Henry. Henry's going to try to bounce this one off. He can't. Logan Ryan with a loss at 3. That's a big injury to the Giants defense. Carl Joseph. He plays that right outside linebacker role as well as that occasional middle linebacker spots. This will bring up a 3rd and 12. Tannehill taking a shot deep. Julio working against Adoree Jackson. Oh, that's actually Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan wins that one. Neville Hewitt will play the remainder of the game as Carl Joseph's out with an injury. 4th and 12. Kern back onto punt. And Kern boots Tariq Cohen will fair catch it. That's out of bounds. That's 29. Awful punt there by Kern. As Daniel Jones' first play since the pick. Jones now sent Kadarius Toney in motion, and Toney's going absolutely nowhere. Loss of 2.5 to 3. Yeah, it's a loss of 3. Bring up a 2nd and 13. I mean, an interesting play that they tried to develop there, but just nothing really got that going. As Jones is going to roll out, he's going to look. He finds Kenny Galladay, who breaks a tackle, and Galladay's down after pickup about 13. Yeah, he gets the first down credit. So that's a big play there by Kenny Galladay. Jones under pressure. Jones going down. He loses the football. Picked up Andrew Thomas. Jones tried to sneak through the hole. Could not. As that is a big recovery by Andrew Thomas. Jones now sending this one high and deep, and it's knocked out. Intended there for Barkley. Good defense there in coverage by the linebackers. That's a big pass breakup. Tariq Cohen, the speedster, checking in on the 3rd and 14. Jones running play action. Jones is going to look over the middle. It's caught, and he picks up a block from Shepard, and Otten moves that one in out at the 43. What a play there by Cade Otten. Somehow working free. Pick up a 22 for the rookie tight end. This one is a handoff. Kadarius Toney, he gets to the edge. Can Kadarius Toney get that block there from Funches? He cannot. But what a pickup on the run there. Pickup of 19 for Kadarius Toney. Bringing up a 1st and 10. Barkley checking in. As well as Colin Johnson, Kenny Galladay. Antonio Jones taking a shot there. Johnson back shoulder, can't haul it in, but what a throw there by Jones. That's the throw that the Giants want to see from him, making those type of looks. Jones now sending Toney in motion to the slot, 2nd and 10. Jones now under pressure, gets this off incomplete. 4 for 9, 64 yards and a pick. for Danny Dimes. 3rd and 10 play. It'll be a handoff. Barkley, he's going absolutely nowhere. Picks up 1, if that. 4th and 9. This will bring up a Graham Gano field goal, 40 yards. Can he hit it? Yes, he can. That's their 3-0 Giants with 38 seconds left in the first quarter. So still nothing really going offensively for the Giants. They've had solid development of drives, but just the finishing right now seems to be the issue, honestly. This will be a return there out at the 43. Single back now with Henry. Giants bringing a lot of pressure. He beats him deep. That's Brown. Adoree Jackson can't make the tackle. James Bradbury can, though, from behind, out at the 23. What a return there. Tannehill will be forced to throw that one away. Bring up a 2nd and 10. 2 tight ends out with the fullback. You already know this one's going to Derrick Henry. And it is. What a tackle there, though. Neville Hewitt stepping in and making that tackle. He's wearing Eli's number, but that's alright. Neville Hewitt with a big tackle there on Derrick Henry. If he's going to make tackles like that, he earns that number. This will bring up a 3rd and 11. Chris Harris Jr., though, the big tackle on Kyle Rudolph. Last week, Evan Engram torched them. Kyle Rudolph already has a drop so far today. Hasn't really done too much. This will bring up a field goal that's around extra point range. The kick is up and it's not through. That'll tie the game at 3 apiece. So solid defense so far from the Giants defense. Okay, Giants offense. Obviously not the best, but not the worst. Is Tariq Cohen will attempt a return on it. He's going to make one miss and down at the 25. It's not a bad return for Tariq Cohen. He's definitely had worse, but not the best either. Jones will give Barkley with a little bit of a hole. Barkley's going to break 1 and is down 3 carries, 22 yards for Barkley. Jones now hands this one off to Barkley. He gets a block. Barkley will make one miss again. Barkley trying to make another miss, and Barkley is down there at the 49. 4 carries, 41 yards for Saquon. Some solid holes opening up for the Giants and some solid carries there for Barkley. Jones is going to look. Tony incomplete. 4 for 10, 64, and a pick is Daniel Jones so far. That one tried to get the ball to Tony. Could not. 2nd and 10. Jones is going to look. Sideline caught. Shepard out of bounds at the 28. Good reception there for Shepard. Believe that's his first of the game. It is indeed. So Shepard's on the board now. Jones looking. He finds Tony. Brought down there at the 19. Pick of 9. 2nd and inches for New York. Otten is checking in for Tonian. Jones looking over the middle. Oh! It's almost caught by Otten. It was tipped, so it should have been picked. But almost also caught there by Otten. That would have been a big play for a touchdown. Instead, it's 3rd and inches. Giants running a rollout. Jones looking over. It's caught. Sideline. Sterling Shepard. No, it's not. They say he did not get his feet down. Giants are going to challenge. Will it stand or will it be upheld? Giant is going to be upheld. So Giants use the timeout. They're also keeping out the offense. Could be extremely risky. Barkley's going to hurdle over the top, and Barkley gets the first down. He picks up 2. Saquon Barkley doing Saquon Barkley things. They're 1st and 10 for New York, and a new set of downs. It's on there. Jones is going to look. He fires to the rookie. That's caught, Cade Otton. Otton has made a bigger impact than you'd think for a tight end with 5 catches. He has 2 touchdowns on the year with 5 catches. And the majority of his I think he has 1 touchdown actually, his catches, but the majority of his catches are meaningful catches. Barkley will pick up 5. This will bring up a 3rd and inches. Jones now rolling out. Jones is going to look, tries to find Galladay on the run, incomplete. 4th and inches now for the Giants offense. Barkley into the game as well as Pirine. Jones hands this one off. Barkley going over the top, and Barkley picks up a 1st down again. Barkley doing a lot of moving over the top. There's Colin Johnson checking in. Jones looking end zone. Oh, well, it should have been picked intended there for Tony. I mean, he had Tony earlier, but through that pass late. 7 for 17 is Daniel Jones right now. Jones now lobbing this one up. LaMichael Pirine, the rookie, he's in. That's not LaMichael Pirine. I forget his first name, but Pirine is in for his 1st career receiving touchdown, the fullback. Beautiful play there by Daniel Jones to lob it up to him. Pirine gets it in. 4th passing touchdown on the year for Jones, 4 picks. That was a 14-play drive, 76 yards. Daniel Jones went 4 for 10 on that drive. Really did not look that good, and he hasn't looked that good all game. But nevertheless, it's a 10-3 game, mainly because of the Giants' rushing attack. How Saquon Barkley is running. Obviously, Barkley is not running the best, but he's having a good game. 2 tight end set with A.J. Brown packed in. Would be surprised if it's not a run to the right. It's play action. Martinez bringing a lot of pressure. It's caught there. Brown working against Bradbury. Hurdles over a diving Bradbury. Jackson makes the tackle there on A.J. Brown. This will be up 1st and 10 at the 47 for Tennessee. This will be a handoff there to Henry. He's going to bust through a hole, and Ryan makes the tackle there. 7 carries, 18 yards for Derrick Henry, 2nd and inches. Brian Armstrong Jr. checking in. This will be a give to him. Bulldozes over Xavier McKinney. Logan Ryan bulldozes him though. 3rd and inches, so inches shy of the marker. Derrick Henry checking back in. Foskey working against the left tackle. This will be a give to the fullback. He's short. That's Neville Hewitt with the big tackle there on Navers. 4th and 1 as the Giants defense will get yet another stop. Kern checking in. Looking to pin them deep. It's going to be a short punt. It has to be a short punt. Oh, it's going to be a fake. As this is almost picked by McKinney. Nevertheless, still incomplete. It's probably better it wasn't picked, as Daniel Jones has really struggled. I mean, Daniel Jones has played an okay game to start. He's checking back in for this Giants drive. Jones handing this one off now to Barkley. Barkley trying to get a spin move there. He's down at the 46. Nothing going. 8 carries, 58 yards for Barkley. Pickup of 9 for New York. Tony, Galladay, and Tony and Paxton right. Shepard wide left, and it'll be a pitch play to Barkley. He's going to get tackled from behind there. That's Bud Dupree, the former Steeler. Giants went after him in last offseason. Obviously did not get him. It was a great blitz pickup. Jones airing this one deep to Galladay. He has the step. Galladay can't haul this one in deep. Giants may force a punt. 4th and 5. This will bring on Matt Hack. He's looking over the top. Overthrows Julian Love. They tried another fake there. Did not work. So back-to-back fake plays. That did not work for both teams. A minute 59 after the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Tannehill now looking short and complete. 10 there for the wideout. 2nd and 10 now for the Colts. For the Titans. Don't know where the Colts just came from. They will look short. That's Derrick Henry on the catch. McKinney and Adoree Jackson on the tackle. Ball to 30. The Titans. A punt probably would have been better logically there, but they wanted to try to catch them off guard. Did not, as Tannehill was going to have to throw this one away. Foskey almost getting his first career sack. 2nd and 10 for Tennessee. Henry, right of Tannehill. He's going to take the snap. Bradbury knocks this one away from A.J. Brown. This will bring up a 3rd and 10 now for Tennessee. Tannehill having to get rid of this one to the sideline quick. Julio, 1 yard shy working against Jackson. It'll be on 4th and 1. Will they kick it or will they go for it? Tennessee's going to take the field goal. It's 10-6. So Giants bend, don't break. As a minute 12, offense might have some room to go. Curran with the big boot. Cohen is going to have a return on that though. Only returning at the 7. Cohen's going to have really nowhere to run with it. Down at the 27. So about 20-yard return there for Tree Cohen. Maybe 19. This will bring on a 1st and 10 for the Giants offense. Tennessee playing back deep. So this will be a give to Barkley. Barkley will pick up 9. Giants, remember, only have 1 timeout because of the challenge they had on a Shepard sideline catch that did not count. Jones now looking sideline there. Caught Shepard. Down at the 45. They're running no huddle. Still is New York. Shepard doing a really good job so far on the comeback routes. Jones is going to be rolling out. Jones is going to take off himself. Jones picks up 13 out of bounds. She picks up 12 out of bounds. So it's 33. So I'll stop the clock with 32 seconds. Devin Funchess, Tony, and Shepard in. Jones is going to look. He finds the tight end, Tony, and Giants take a timeout. 26 seconds. That's Kenny Golladay checking back into the game. Jones looking sideline. It is caught. Shepard out of bounds there at the 7. Colin Johnson, Shepard, and Tony checking in. Jones looking over middle. Caught. Colin Johnson. Touchdown, New York. Jones had Johnson over the middle, and Colin Johnson is in for his first receiving touchdown of the year. Giants extend their lead 17-6 with 17 seconds remaining in the quarter. Graham Gano set to boot. There will be no return on this. We'll see what the Titans do. Right now, it looks like the Titans are going to take a shot deep. Henry to the right of Tannehill. It's going to be a keep there for Tannehill. Martinez with the tackle. Timeout taken there by the Titans. 37 seconds. That was a good read option. Play call. Really did not expect that. Azeez Ojulari will get the sack there on Tannehill. Timeout taken by New York. With 7 seconds left. Azeez Ojulari with his second full sack of the year. Martinez now will blow up Henry. Timeout taken there by the Titans. On 3rd and 16. Will they throw it deep or will they eat it? Yeah. Tannehill setting up deep as this is knocked down. Incomplete. Giants defense does not allow a touchdown to end the half. 17-6 as they will start with the ball. We've seen them have the lead though earlier this year at halftime against the Eagles. Big lead. Completely outplayed them. Blew it kind of same way here, outplaying them. Hopefully they don't blow the lead this time. Those will take you around the NFL. The first game will be Washington and Chicago in Landover, Maryland, where the 0-2 Bears are up on the 1-1 Washington football team right now, 17-14. Fields is playing a pretty solid game. Kaepernick with 10 incompletions, taking to Buffalo, New York, where Buffalo's up 17-0 on the winless Bengals. Joe Burrow not looking too hot to start the game really this year. Now I'll take you to Austin, where Dallas and Philly. Dallas is up big on Philly, 21-0 there. Dak Prescott and the defending Super Bowl champs. And defend the short pass. The Giants are set to return to start the second half here. They're up 17-6. If you're looking at the studio, Tariq Cohen will take a knee. Azeez Ojulari with a sack to end the half. A few plays before the end of the half, I should say. 1st and 10 for New York. First play of the half will be a give to Barkley. That goes absolutely nowhere. Tackled there at the line of scrimmage. Linderbaum gave that one up. So 2nd and 10 now. Jones is going to look. Caught Shep. No. Shepard drops it. 12 for 24 for Daniel Jones right now. It's a big drop by Shepard. Colin Johnson, the slot man, checking in. Jones under pressure, and Jones is going down. That's Bud Dupree. Don't know who gave that one up. Think it was the rookie Akeem. Giants first drive 3 now. That's not the way they want to start. Obviously, the Eagles, in the Eagles game, they started off awful. The first drive is Darnay Holmes with a big hit there. They started off awful, and the first drive ended up completely blowing that game. Just now 1st and 10. For the Titans. Tackle made there by Harris. Right away, pick up of 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now. Tannehill give that to Derrick Henry. He was relatively contained in the first half there. That's a good tackle by Dory Jackson. 9 carries, 24 yards for Derrick Henry. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL. 3rd and 6. Tennessee now, quick look over the middle. Caught there by Julio working against Chris Harris. Big pickup there by Julio for his 3rd catch. Obviously 78 yards there for Julio. So now it's a give to Henry, and Henry will pick up 8. 10 carries, 32 yards for Derrick. Tannehill now straight up give there to Henry. Henry's gonna pick up 5. Okay, there 11 carries, 37 yards. Derrick Henry coming down to help with Xavier McKinney, just couldn't really get there. Henry now trying to get to the edge. He breaks tackles, and Derrick Henry's down now there at the 9. 12 carries, 60 yards for Derrick Henry. Logan Ryan with a touchdown-saving tackle to at least give another play. That's a drop there by Frisker. I don't think that was Rudolph who dropped it. So it's a give Robinson. He's tripped up there at the 6. Lucky break, otherwise he was going in. 3rd and goal. Can this Giants defense get another stop? Don't know if they have it in them. They may. Don't know though. Tannehill dropping back. Giants defense will not have another stop in them. Touchdown. Julio wide open in the back of the end zone. The slant helped. He found the zone. Wide open, incomplete, intended there for Rudolph. He didn't turn in time, though. That's a big defensive stop. For New York, 17-12, Tariq Cohen. This will go off his back. Kyron Williams will knee at the 25. Giants offense did not start off good last drive. See if they can start off better this drive. Jones dropping back. Jones incomplete, intended there for K-Dot, and tried to just get that one off. Barkley now absolutely nowhere to run, not good. 4-yard loss. This Giants offense is going backwards now on this drive. It's not how they wanted to respond here. As my oh my. Was that bad? 3rd and 14 now. Jones getting it off. It's caught. Golladay. Golladay now down the sideline, out at the 46. What a play. Interesting throw by Jones, but what a catch there by Kenny Golladay. This now is a give. Barkley looking at game back to 4 yards. He doesn't more. Pickup of 11. Quads Barkley. Jones now looking over the middle. Tony can't hold on. Intended for their playmaker, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Jones now cross body, incomplete, intended for Robert Tonyan. Not really a good look or a throw by Jones. Jones now rolling out. Jones is going to take off himself. He has the legs. Daniel Jones is out of bounds there at the 10 after being hit. Pick up a 25. What a run there by Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley checking in. Jones on the run. What a catch. Sterling Shepard in the back of the end zone. Daniel Jones with his 3rd passing touchdown of the game. As the Giants now are looking to take a 24-12 lead. Graham Gano's extra point is up. And it's good. A contested grab by Shepard in the red zone. Something you don't really see. But Daniel Jones with a great throw on the run. That's honestly where Daniel looks most comfortable. He's on the run. Set to return it now is Brian Robinson. He's going to have a little bit of room as he's tackled there at 23. Tannehill now shotgun with Henry to his right, 1st and 10. Under pressure, he's sacked. Vernon Butler Jr. filling in for the injury to Leonard Williams. He gets his 1st sack of the season, showing he can be a trustworthy defensive tackle. That's a big sack there by Vernon Butler Jr. This now is a give. Derrick Henry, he's going nowhere. That's Azeez Ojulari, the rookie, the 2nd-round rookie from last year. He picks up a big tackle for loss there. Getting pressure there on Tannehill. Dexter Lawrence gets a hit. Rudolph with the catch, but that's 4th and 17, only after a 5-yard grab. Giants forcing yet another punt. That's Rudolph's 2nd catch there for 12 yards. Kern now on the punt. Julian Love getting some heat on it. Not much, but Trecone's going to have a lot of space to return. If only there was blocking up ahead. Nowhere really, though, for Cohen to go. Barkley started off 10 for 63. So far, just 3 for 7. But I mean, the way the offense is running right now, it's good. 24-12. Barkley will get the carry there. Barkley's tackle that pick up at 3-14 for 73 for Saquon. Jones looking sideline. It's caught. Golladay, he does not get his feet down, though, supposedly. I personally thought he did. They say he did not. This will bring up now 3rd and 7. Jones looking over the middle. It's caught. Shepard a little bit behind him. Shepard does a great job of holding on to that football. 15 for 31, 218. 3 touchdowns and a pick for Daniel. Jones looking sideline. That's a catch. Kadarius Toney out of bounds at the 44, pickup of 9. It's only Toney's 2nd catch of the game for 19. but a good find to Kadarius, as Tony is a lot more than just what he seems. Jones now sends Tony in motion. It's a give. Tony's not going to get anything. Actually loses 4. Was not able to work that man off of him. Giants going no huddle, sending Tony in motion. So it'll be a fake there to Kadarius. Jones has Tony in deep. Oh, he underthrew him. What a grab though by Tony down at the 4. What a catch by Tony. And I don't think he got his foot down though, but what a grab that was. That does bring up a 4th and 5. Hack now set to boot. Sending this one towards the sideline. It's not going to be down close, but it is down inside 20 at the 15. Good punt there by Matt Hack. This is right up 1st and 10. Shotgun Tannehill with Henry to his left. Looking slants. Tannehill's going to be forced to throw this one away, as I believe that was Ojulari off the edge, bringing some pressure. Tannehill incomplete, intended there for A.J. Brown. Bradbury in coverage. This will bring up a 3rd and 10 for Tennessee. Tannehill looking sideline. That is caught A.J. Brown. Bradbury in coverage. Just a good catch there by Brown, bringing up. First and 10. This is a give now. Henry. Martinez with the ankle string tackle. Bradbury ultimately bringing him fully down, though. But Martinez does a great job at slowing him down. 2nd and 3. To give now. Henry, he's going absolutely nowhere. That's Azeez Ojulari. Loss of 1. 15 for 66 for Derrick Henry. Giants have done a good job of keeping him in check, if you count that in check for Henry. That's a good pass break up there by James Bradbury. Ran up a 4th and 4 and another punt. Kern set to boot. Kern does boot. Tariq Cohen fair catch there at the 20. Giants mainly this drive just have to kind of waste the clock. See if they do. Give Tariq Cohen and Kyron Williams a couple of snaps over Barkley. Let Barkley get a rest. Jones now saw the blitz coming, and Jones will pick up 11 there on the carry. 3 carries, 49 yards for Daniel Jones, the speedster. Jones now looking on the pitch. They do get it off. Tariq Cohen's not going to go far, though. He actually picks up 1. First carry of the game for Tariq Cohen, pick up 1. Saquon checks in. Saquon now gets the give. He's going to pick up 2. 15 carries, 75 yards there for Barkley. Barkley's still in as well. 3rd and 7. Jones looks, finds Tony. Tony breaking 1. Tony trying to make another miss. He kind of does, down at the 43. Big pick up there for Kadarius Toney. That's his 3rd catch of the game. Jones now getting this one there to Robert Tonyan. 2nd and 3. Fourteenth catch of the year. Robert Tariq Cohen checking in. Jones nowhere to go. He's going to pick up 6 and slide. 4 carries, 55 yards there for Daniel Jones as they're moving the football down. Kyron Williams checking in for the first time today. The rookie out of Oklahoma, and he's gonna make one miss, and it's just back to line of scrimmage. Believe it or not, this is actually a good play, and he's going absolutely nowhere there. Stop for loss at 2. Rookie not looking too good there. Really no line there. Tariq Cohen checking back in, 3rd and 12. Jones looking sideline, caught. Galladay out of bounds at the 16. That's pick up a 16 there for Mr. Kenny Galladay, working against Christian Fulton. This now is a give Tariq Cohen. He's going to pick up 1. 2 carries, 2 yards there for Tariq. Oh, that's an awful throw there by Jones. Lucky it was incomplete. I meant to throw it away, to be honest. Jones not rolling out. He's going to look. He finds the fullback P line down at the 11. This will bring up Graham Gano's 28-yarder. Gano, one of the best kickers in Giants history. In his 3rd season, he knocks that one through. 27-12. Gano now set to boot. He does. This is going to be unreturnable as the Titans offense comes back out. Looks like Giants are on pace to get their first win of the season, which would be a big win over a relatively decent Tennessee team. They are struggling a little bit offensively, and they might not be the best in the past, as Asama just got absolutely destroyed there on the stiff arm by Demas Jr. That'll be the end. The 2-minute warning, I should say. 27-12. This now almost picked. James Bradbury bats this one away. 3rd and 2. That's a good tackle there, Chris Harris Jr. against Derrick Henry. Titans will use their first timeout. This is a big timeout as well because they have none left. If they get a first down. And if they don't get a first down, it's going to be all but over. Now pitch outside Henry. He has a hole. He picks up a first down more down at the 42. Blake Martinez there on that tackle. And now look for Henry. Henry's pushed out of bounds there at the 49. So that'll allow a change of personnel. Pick up off the edge there for Robinson Jr. He's out of bounds there at the 40. Love misses the tackle, as does McKinney. Big tackle there by Martinez and Bradbury. Hill throwing incomplete. Harris had coverage there as Ejo Jalari almost got to him. Catch there made Julio. Tannehill under pressure. Butler can't bring him down. Tannehill also gets the ball away there. 2nd and 10. Quincy Roche big sack there on Tannehill. My, oh my, Quincy Roche just completely blew over Taylor Lewan. This now is Logan Ryan. Can't get his feet down. This will bring up a 4th and 19. This is picked off Chris Harris Jr. He's going to be brought down there at the 17. That'll end the game if you are a Giants fan. 1st and 10 now for New York. They're just going to give the ball most likely there to Kyron Williams. That they do. And Kyron Williams now busting this one up, making one miss. And Kyron Williams is down there at the 43. 3 carries, 24 yards for Kyron. New York will win this game 27-12. Dominating fashion. Completely took over in the second half there. Did not give up. Daniel Jones played a relatively solid game. 20 for 38, 278 touchdowns on the pick. Saquon 15 for 75, Daniel Jones 4 for 55, Williams 3 for 24, Tony 3 for 12, Trey Cohen 2 for 2. Shepard also caught 5 passes there for 79 yards and touchdown. Galladay only 3 but 62 yards. Tony only 3 but 46. Tony same thing, 3 but only 40 or 3 but 43. Pirine 2 for 10 and touchdown. Cade Otton 2 for 27. Colin Johnson 1 for 7 touchdown. Saquon only 1 catch for 4 yards there. Quincy Roche, Vernon Butler Jr., Zizo Jalari each with a sack. Chris Harris Jr. with his first pick as a New York Giant. So that'll be the end of today's stream. I will see you